the last game, adding some depth to this team on the guard side.
Dewana Bonner does not draw a foul. That was a great move by Alyssa Thomas to set her up. Williams is fed her first field goal and points of the day with the Sun. She's excited for the playoffs. Hayes off the catch. Sun now 0 for 3. Mabrey stops and pops. Adds to her unreal year. 85th. Fascinated watching the dynamic guard trio of Courtney Williams, Copper, who's out today, and Mabrey, how those pieces would gel. Sky have done a good job.
GM change, and yet they're made it to the playoffs. They played pretty well, adjusted really well throughout the season, and great pass.
9-0 run in the first 2 minutes, 56 seconds. Answers with a 3. Take a step back and give Connecticut its first lead of the day. Hayes is on the ground right now, heading to the locker room. 5 on the shot clock. Thomas knows it. Loose ball corralled by Williams. Oh, it's a stumble to the finish. Again, in the league, each of the last 3 years, the W has added 4 regular season games. 32 in 2021, 36 last year, and 40 games in 2023. So it's hard, especially as playoff teams. You want to be right going in. As Williams with both Ty Harris and Natisha Hyman, the point guard in her offense. And you're familiar with that because it's an NBA-style offense.
Right, absolutely. And one thing in this offense, it's a lot of reacting, free-flowing, and just really, if you're open, shoot it. Oh, like if you're open, shoot it. Team around and then making the playoffs.
First minutes tonight for Morgan Birch, 25 of the blue jersey. Mabrey on the floor, Williams, and Evans. Marina Mabrey for 3, splash.
Absolutely, and they played the entire fourth quarter, most of the third quarter. You know, I'm sure they're tired. I'm sure, but this is an exciting time for them because this is real in-game experience. This is real a nail biter. How do you react when the game's on the line?
Elizabeth Williams touches the iron 4 times. Dejanay with 12. It's a 4-point game. Lob into Elizabeth Williams. And they call a foul on Nelson Adota. Yeah. We'll see. She wasn't trying to fire down the stretch. Nice pass by Williams. Mabrey to Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams, 20. Her yells so loud, and the official had to tear up. Make sure that, you know, Ashley and I, we've had a blast here together. I've worked with a couple of analysts this year. Andrea Carter's been in here for games during our Sun season. We've also had John Brickley doing stats for us. Brick's been at our table all year. How about Julianne Vianney-Brain? Tarika on the sidelines. Tarika was my partner for most of our road games this year. We've got Gabby filling in for Tarika today. So many moving parts, but we have had a consistent product on the air this season. Mabrey just iced the game.